it's Mike Zschunke with Berkshire Hathaway Homes and Shift Home Properties in Scottsdale. Friday morning market chat with Mike. Let's see. Sorry I'm a little late. Just got a phone call real quick I had to take. But what do we have? The multiple listing service, single family detached homes. We look at single family detached homes because that's pretty level. Shows people moving in and out. 10,915 on the MLS. That's up a little bit over 300 from last week. Maricopa County, 7797. That's up about 290 over last week. In Scottsdale, we are 989 single-family detached homes for sale. It's up 24. That is about 100 more on the market since the beginning of September. So we're going to talk about residential real quick, rates a little bit, commercial, and then the over economy in general. There's a lot going on. So pending home sales came out Wednesday. Was down 7.1%. They expected down 1%. That's for July. Year over year, it's down 18%. So 18% less home sales this July versus last July. There's nothing on the market. And are we having a little bit of affordability issue? 70% of the homeowners, existing homeowners, have over 50% equity in their homes. So you may feel like you're stuck with your 4% mortgage, but you've got a lot of equity in there. Actually, I'm working on a paper to see how we can get sellers that purchased their $750,000 house. Can we take that equity? Even though you're going to go up in rates, you're going to be about the same payment. It's probably pretty close. So there's a lot of money out there, a lot of equity. Prices still increasing, a little bit slower. 5% in general is a general appreciation rate for housing. That's where we are now. So when people say houses are expensive, if you bought your house in 1980 and you've made 5% every year, that's where the prices are now. So, we're not that far off. Tina Tambor, I sat in on a Cronford Report meeting this week. She was saying Phoenix is breaking records across the country compared to other cities on income growth. So there's a lot of money moving here, and if your house is priced right, it sells immediately, and a lot of them are coming on the market. Just had one up the street, $3.5 million under contract in 10 or 11 days. If you're $1 million to $2 million in the 85259 zip code, and you're priced right, it sells immediately. So if you've been on the market for over 30 days, it's price. So talk to your agent. That's just the reality of it. Anyway, 30-year fixed rate. Yesterday, 7.6% on the 30-year fixed mortgage. That's up there, but I still think we're going to go a little bit higher. Actually, I was speaking to our mortgage friend, Jerry Norlander. Give us a call if you need. He's pretty good. He's been in the business 30 years and knows what he's doing, can think out of the box and find some creative ways to get you into your house. But he was saying he's seeing debt to income generally a year ago was 40%. And now they're getting 60%. They're seeing 60% debt to income ratios for home buyers. It's pretty high. You want to have, when you buy your house, you would love to have 25%, 30% of your income go to your housing. It's up there now. It's 40. I'm even seeing some 50% of your income going towards housing. So yes, there is some there's affordability issues, but there's a lot of cash out there. We were in a $2.5 million house yesterday, and it'll sell quick. It's priced right. Beautiful home. So if you're looking for that, give us a call. Let's see, commercial's busy. Actually, we're working on this fun project. Not ready to give you the details yet, but it's think of like a Kohl's shopping center. We just need the 27,000 square foot part, but it's not really a short sale or bank owned. It's private. It's mortgage-backed securities, commercial mortgage-backed securities property. So we've got a lot of attorneys to talk through, but we've got to buy the whole complex. There's a lot of leases in it, and actually our client will do very well. I got another call the other day. We're going to be looking for a med spa and still looking for a dental office. So commercial's busy. Land. Let's see. Builders are sitting on a lot of land, but we are seeing permitting increase. So starting to work through that. Permitting takes quite a long time right now. It's funny, BlackRock, I was listening to the other day, the CEO of BlackRock, they're reallocating funds from their office space, and they're buying industrial properties, and now they're on buying housing around college campuses. So it just kind of goes to show you the investors that are moving, making moves, sharpening their pencil, they're buying. So there's the opportunities out there. There's always an opportunity. You just have to reallocate your investment funds. Let's see. For builders, lumber's come down a little bit, but now I'm hearing, what are those called? Transformers. If you're developing a subdivision, there's a backlog on transformers. Commercial, residential, any kind of development. Listen to SRP land manager the other day at a commercial meeting, and he says, yeah, they had to buy a whole bunch of transformers because there's just none available. So building has gotten expensive. Builders are able to offer you a better rate on your mortgages. So give us a call. Bring your realtor on your first visit. It's real hard to bring in representation after you look at a new build. So yeah, we're busy. We got this more project oriented. I'm not gonna lie, residential is kind of at a standstill. It's we're starting to see more come on the market. Scottsdale areas of Arizona in general is a lot of second homes. So as this questionable economy rolls along, are people going to be listing those homes? I hope so. So because we need housing, and we've just got a lot of people and a lot of companies moving to the Phoenix area. So if you're thinking about selling, I think it's a good time. If you're thinking about buying, I think it's only going to get more expensive. Listening to Delivering Alpha is a big hedge fund conference in New York. Ray Dalio, I may have heard me say before, I used to have coffee every morning with Ray Dalio for a couple of years. I was just a stupid kid then. So, learned a lot from him, and he's a little worried about the economy. We're having a credit crunch. Everybody wants to blame the Fed for high rates. The Fed is a non-political government entity. It's not for profit. The Federal Reserve sets the rate that banks borrow from. So when a bank makes a loan, they need to refresh their capital. They go to the federal government and they borrow. That's 5%. When you hear rates are increasing by the Fed, that's the part you hear. The problem is the U.S. Treasury. The U.S. Treasury is political. And I don't like to get political on here, but they've got to issue bonds to cover expenses. Possible government shutdown today. We've been here before. It's not a huge concern. Loans will take a little bit longer. SBA loans for investors may take a little longer. But we've been here before, and we'll work through it. So it is what it is. But Treasury is issuing notes left and right, and in the next year they've got to issue a bunch more just to cover their expenses and the government spending. So until the government stops spending and gets that under control, we're just going to see rates go up. Ray Dalio was talking about a supply and demand issue in the bond market. India is selling U.S. bonds. China is selling U.S. bonds. Those are both big holders. So, it's a supply and demand issue like anything else. As their U.S. Treasury and the other countries flood the market, interest rates go up. So it's not so much the Fed. It's the U.S. Treasury, and that you can blame, I guess, if you have to blame somebody for raising interest rates. And I don't think we're done yet. They were just talking on CNBC about another rate hike in November is expected, but we'll see. We're keeping busy. A lot of this slowdown is going to clean out a lot of the real estate industry. People who have to rely on income, put food on the table, and make sales. We do more project-oriented. Give us a call. If you like us, we'd love to work with you. And if not, we'll point you in the right direction. But, we find more off-market properties, residential, commercial, land. We do more project-oriented, project-focused, rather than high-volume. Yeah, that's it. It's interesting. It's an interesting time of market. So, give us a call if we can help. If you're another agent that has a question, we're here to help too. If you have need some help working through a deal, nothing's easy anymore. I used to say a couple years ago, anybody could buy or sell a house. You go on Zillow or Realtor.com and you buy your house. It's not that easy anymore. A lot of the transactions are settled before they hit the market. So, those realtors and brokers that are involved in the community and have a big network like we do at Berkshire Hathaway, we know what's coming up. So kind of have a boots on the ground feel, we say. So anyway, I think we had a lot of paperwork today. So we'll try and get out this afternoon, but kind of babysitting this big commercial deal. But give us a call if we can help, and never hurts to chat. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.